And then Aneesah Morrow missed the second half of that semifinal loss to Texas in Greenville. Now healthy, and you can see what a difference a healthy Morrow and a healthy Johnson make.
The backside of the play bump.
Jimmy, they don't make a ton of threes to your point, but they do have 5 shooters and average over 35% from distance. Flage feeling it. Off the carom. Here's Gilbert. Timer down to 3. Inside to Morrow. Why not?
What are you going to do, right, if you're Clark? When you made Morrow hit one at the buzzer, did not feel the pressure at all of that clock winding down.
Adriana Quezada, bucket, a rim run.
Good
Miracle
cut.
Shepard. Well, she wasn't even looking at the rim when she began that shot. You see the results so far in this year's dance.
Boy, my first year, that rebounding tenacity that LSU brings. They are relentless. I say they, it's multiple players, but you're looking at...
And she did. Morrow gets it back. Morrow puts it in. 12. Tigers trying to scratch the scoreboard, and Aneesah Morrow will do exactly that. I need to be more vocal. Need to make sure my leadership is where it needs to be to win a game like tonight. Great dish from Flage inside to Morrow.
Yeah, she is such a workhorse. Got a 2-quarterback system between my 2-point guards. It's just whoever's playing the best, but they cannot turn the ball over, just manage it in this game.
Morrow to Smith, brilliant dime. It's 10-8. 10 points, 2 boards. Latson gets a breather, nearly halfway home, and an entertaining start in our first quarter of the second round in Baton Rouge, and the kiss for Morrow. She's got 6.
Well, you have to walk that fine line if you're Florida State in this building. You want to stay aggressive and play fast, but not to the expense of opening up this game in front of the home crowd.
Morrow with the mid-range.
Good enough to keep you in the game, but got to have some help to win the game.
Day Wilson to Morrow. She's been active inside to Smith, and the bigs, the high-low action has been working well.
Reed can get some off their own, and there's that interior passing from Morrow on the inside to Smith. And she didn't like the opening shooting drill that they went through and circled them up and said, that better be the last unrelentless thing we do today.
Morrow relentless on the dribble drive.
The loose ball gatherer that Morrow is, and a terrific straight-line drive kid. 15 turnovers a game, and they're going to creep towards that number right now if they don't get control of it.
Morrow shows the range and the skill set on full display with 14. Here in our third quarter, and Sydney Bowles with 5 points. Inside to Morrow.
Boy, there have been a lot of one pass.
LSU outscoring FSU 14-6 here in the third. The dump off.
Roy, the 19th assist in this game for Kim Mulkey's kids.
Tonight, Latson 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Also, the turnovers starting to mount up. Got 5 in the game. Smith down low.
In terms of how strong the roof is, because they are waiting to explode.
Inside to Morrow. Flage. Racing for the rebound is Day Wilson. Back and forth.
That is big time. I'm telling you, it all started. We know about the big three, but look at Day Wilson move that ball with great vision. The interior passing has been there the entire evening for LSU over the last couple of days.
Morrow.
Kim Mulkey goes to that 2 or 3 times a half, just overload one side.
And there's going to be some outstanding athletes on display in that game. And a battle of wills between the SEC and the ACC again. Those 7 assists, a new career high.
Where she leads the nation in rebounding, and she is maybe 6'1".
For this NC State program, but who impacts their ability to win. Morrow went 1 for 2 from the line, but Williams rescued with the offensive rebound, and that seemed like an impossible angle, but Morrow got it to fall anyway. Noticed when she was out with injury those last few games of the regular season, they needed to move the ball better. And we just talked about how Morrow hasn't taken a lot of threes. She hits that one in her senior season. You can see they're icing or downing that side pick and roll, and Aneesah Morrow gets another three. NC State, who has been down by as many as 11, now back down by 6. Sam Jones with a couple of threes. Morrow with that determined look on her face scores again. Williams with the miss, but it's tipped out by Smith. That's Aneesah Morrow doing Aneesah Morrow things. NC State only had 2 fouls in the first half, both of them on Madison Hayes. Morrow with the spin, the basket, and the foul. It's too difficult of a matchup for Madison Hayes to play behind. Johnson found a little bit of daylight. Another offensive rebound, another double-double for Morrow as she blows a kiss to the LSU fans. Rivers just missed 3 of her 4 three attempts. Morrow unstoppable. Kaylin Gilbert. Nope. With Morrow. Aneesah Morrow with yet another rebound and bucket. Day Wilson inside to the unstoppable Aneesah Morrow.
She's 3 for 5 from the floor, 6 points. And the other night, for much of the game, she was UCLA's sole source of offense. Morrow, look out! Johnson. Morrow again.
It certainly changes how they play. They are a team that plays through her on the offensive end of the floor, and she's their rim protector on the defensive end of the floor. Brilliant. Kim Mulkey go right inside to Aneesah Morrow, establish her.
Gardner, who did not score in the Sweet 16, on the board here to put UCLA back in front. Morrow, no. Morrow follows it up with a board. Leaning and hitting Aneesah Morrow. He's taking fewer attempts as well. That was something Corey Close really wanted to focus on. As Wolfenbarger lays it in off a great delivery on the interior from Morrow. Lauren Betts, only a junior.
Said she will return because she is eligible.
And is going to play with her younger sister, who's now standing recruit.
Yes, Sienna Betts.
Here's Frangé. Johnson finds Morrow. Nice move inside, and the finish from Aneesah Morrow.
UCLA had not yet gone on a tear from 3, and now the double can't come.
Betts with her 4th block. Morrow inside, able to scrape it in on the reverse. Johnson dumps it in, and Morrow lays it home as LSU will spend its final timeout.